What's up, my people? How na day waiting they happen waiting this sup with happy weekend, my people. Welcome back to our channel. Let us talk about the FFK product, and I've got some here with me. I've eaten some though. Here we've got the FFK egusi. You can see I've got the egusi and the stew here. Focus. The stew here, and here I've got the pouch. The one in the pouch, guys. The taste is good so far. I tried the vegetable, which could actually feed a family. Yes, a family of 4 or 3. And if you're interested, all you have to do is just call the number showing on the screen right now. Yes, anywhere you are. I think I've said this multiple times. I keep getting messages like, oh, I'm in Finland. Do they ship to Finland? Yes, they do. So you don't have to worry, okay? Yes, anywhere you are, just reach out to them. But make sure you tell them that it's from Mexican Crown Block TV and they owe you a gift. You can remind them, you guys owe me a gift. And the product is good for bachelors, those who don't have time to cook, or too busy, to cook. As long as you don't have that much time, to cook for yourself or for family, and you still want that African food, all you have to do is reach out to them. You can get the one in pouches or the one in cans, right? Anyone. It's ready made. All you have to do is just warm it up and eat. That's all. It's FDA approved and NAFDAC approved. Let us move straight to today's news. So I'm going to read this and give my own opinion, about this. I mean, this is not a serious news, but it's an important information. Let me read this. Meet Chidebere Ibe, a Nigerian medical illustrator and a first-year medical student who is disrupting the status quo by portraying anatomy, physiology, and pathology on black skin. Look at these illustrations here, guys. And I'm here thinking, imagine how much this guy will be making if he decides to put this on NFTs. I mean, just imagine. I just hope he figure it out because this looks unique. So he will be making a lot of money, seriously. It's got more here. Look at this. Amazing.
I've done $91 million in revenue on my VFriends NFT launch. The first 51 million I kept, which was in 1 week. The next 40, I've gotten a 10% royalty on every transaction. Last night, while I was sleeping, I made $246,000 on the royalties of people selling my NFTs to each other. I didn't know what an NFT was 9 months ago.
Somebody reach out to him and tell him that. Okay, guys, let us move straight to the next one. Here we have Vic O. I remember this guy talking about the death of his father a few months ago, how painful it was and stuff like that. And now his mother. And before his father died, even at the time he was sick, this guy was already going through a lot in his own personal life. And later we got the information that the dad is dead. I mean, he's going through financial struggle, and the dad died in the midst of that. And now the mom. This is such a bad news. And he posted this recently on social media. Guys, let's sympathize with Vic O. I think he needs us more this time. Let's watch.
Why is death so wicked? Why is death so wicked to me? It's barely 3 months I lost my dad. I lost my dad 1st September this year, 2021. Now I lost my mom again. Why? Why is death so wicked? Do I deserve all this? I've hurted no one, for God's sake. God, why? Why am I facing all this? Do I deserve all this? Could somebody help me ask God, why am I facing all this? Why am I facing all this? I lost my dad. It's not up to 3 months, just 2 months plus ago. Now it's my mom. Why? Why am I passing through all this? God, do I deserve all this? Please, God, bring back my mom. Please, God. Why life is so unfair to me? Please, somebody help me to ask God why. Why am I passing?
Okay, guys, moving on to the next news. This video has been trending. This man pretty much showed up at Eniola Badmus' 20 years on stage anniversary party with ghosts. Oh my God. And the ghost actually performed. You know what I think this guy does is he reach out to the organizers of the party and says, look, I will be coming with so and so. Is it okay? Because I wouldn't just allow you to come and disrupt my party with some strange beans, I don't know, or some strategy you call style just to get attention. I think he would have discussed this with, you know, Anela Badmos or the organizers of the party before coming with these people. And he's going to pay these people as well. I remember seeing a comment that says, you know, these are somebody's boyfriends and girlfriends. Oh, now business, so they are there to make the money. Pretty Mike is there to spend the money. I mean, who doesn't like money? Guys, to think that a time will come when Nwoko, you know, will be involved in an angry exchange of words with someone like Jaruma is still something I struggle to imagine. Remember in the video that I posted 2 days ago or something, I said that Nwoko talking about Jaruma and her products or her relationship with her husband and how her product couldn't save her marriage. This man talking about Jaruma in that manner is, number 1, disrespectful, and number 2, petty. I mean, you wouldn't expect a man like him. I mean, he's 74 years old. Apart from the age, I'm talking about his status in the society. Why would somebody be so interested in that? But yeah, you know, gossip like this coming from someone like him, you know, Nwoko, through his media team, is something I just can't understand. And why would I be surprised about how Jaruma reacted to that information? I mean, here she just simply disrespected this man. Like all true. This is see finish. The worst thing with happen to a man na see finish. That was what Eriga said in Motivation.
If man won't hear my brother, make it here finish. The worst thing to happen to man as see finish.
You know, it's just crazy to see something like this. And Jaruma herself is ready for anything. She even addressed the part where this man says a product couldn't save a marriage. I mean, it's like 5 minutes long video talking about Nwoko and you know, his wife. And to make matters worse, right, she talked about him divorcing Layla and Regina Daniels, a 21-year-old, controlling him and his media team. She said, let me put it this way, if my product doesn't work, why would a 21-year-old be able to manipulate you and your media team or control you and your media team? Hey guys, what do you think?
And really, if Kaimata is not working on you, how can a little girl of 21, your whole PR, she controlled you and your whole PR to type this 5 pages? Oh man, Jaruma product is working on you. It's working. You cannot say my product is not working. If not, how did a 21-year-old girl allow this to be published on your own page with your own words? Writing it like it's you, because they said this is what you wrote. You as the billionaire Nwoko. This isn't Regina's writing. She wrote her own last week. As in, we know it's her writing, but she said it's you, it's from you. Like I said before, you need to sack your whole PR. You said to the whole world that Jaruma is divorced. I don't have a husband. I sell the almighty Kaya Mata. I sell the almighty aphrodisiac to hold a man. Yet I cannot hold my own man. How about daddy? How about daddy? A whole 74-year-old daddy that we respect. How about daddy? How can you say this about your daughter now? Daddy, I respect you. If you say this about me now and I talk back, then they'll say Jaruma doesn't have shame. People look for Jaruma's trouble, and then when Jaruma responds, they'll say, hey, Jaruma troublemaker. But no, when last time we have moved on from this, you put out this statement 3 weeks ago. You said that, or let's say your wife, she said that she didn't use any Kaya Matcha from Jaruma, she didn't use any Afrobeats, and we've moved on. And now, 3 weeks later, you're doing the same thing and even more. That's kind of like a woman saying that, if your Kaya Matcha is working now, it's your own husband. Your husband has left you. Yet, you said my husband left me 2 years ago, but you don't see my husband publishing all the things you have said about your own wife for 10 years. You don't see my husband calling me out, writing these nasty things about me, calling me a pig, calling me disgusting, calling me accusing me of sleeping with other men while I was married. So it's unfortunate that, right now in Nigeria, we're all talking about Sylvester, the 12-year-old boy that was killed in school by bullies. So right now in Nigeria, this is what everyone is concerned about. This is just all we care. We only care about Sylvester. So it's so unfortunate to see a 74-year-old billionaire that we respect, Mr. Ned Nwoko. He didn't post a single picture of Sylvester on his page. He didn't send any condolences to Sylvester's parents, and he's talking about Jaruma. Jaruma. Who is Jaruma? So now all his 74-year-old billionaire friends are also asking. Everybody is here waiting to see everybody. Like now I have everybody's undivided attention because everybody is waiting for Jaruma's response. Ned Nwoko is someone we all respect. We respect you so much. And I think your PR team, you need to sack all of them. Everybody needs to go. You need to employ Jaruma as your PR. This statement about Jaruma and your wife of 10 years, someone that you've taken your clothes off, you lay down on the bed, you've seen her nakedness, she's seen your nakedness, she climbed on top of you, you climbed on top of her, with 3 children, and this is all you have to say about a woman of 10 years. Your PR team, you need to sack all of them. This is so unprofessional. All of you are very, very wicked and heartless to allow this to be posted publicly now that the whole country is talking about Sylvester. This is so unprofessional. This is so unfair. Now, because Jaruma is a victim, yes, I'm a victim of this constantly writing about me back to back. You're writing about me every day. You're writing about me 7 times. And people writing about me 7 times in a day, back to back to back to back every day. I know that this is everything, every single thing you have said about your Moroccan wife, Leila. This is just to tarnish her image. You said that Leila is playing the victim and making you look bad. Leila has never said anything nasty about you. She's never come out to say anything nasty about you. She's just posting her pictures, trying to be happy, trying to move on with life. And all these things you've written about her, her children are gonna grow up and see this is what daddy said about mommy.
And let us read some comments. I posted a video about them, the couple, Regina Daniels, the husband, and Jaruma and Leila. Here are the reactions. My subscribers. Ned Nwoko should please Biko get off social media like nobody wants to hear about him or his issues. I'm really tired and disgusted at how petty a 74 years old man is. And again, some people believe that it was Regina Daniels who wrote that, or reach out to the media team and tell them, look, talk about this. Here somebody says, I just did wonder if Leila went through the same Igbo marriage rituals like Regina, since she's Muslim from North Africa. Regina Daniels is the one handling that account, not Ned. That is it. Let us move straight to the next one. Now here, we've got a lady who says, she's actually a pastor, I think, who says that as a wife, your money should be submitted to your husband before you spend a dime out of it. Is this a joke? This must, be a joke. Is this a joke? And I'm sure some men will be excited about this. Like, yes, this is what I want to hear. This must be a joke. Why would any woman, except you guys have a joint account, and even though you have a joint account, you would have already discussed it, that, okay, I want to get this money out of the account, I want to use it for this, and you just do it. But not you making your own money and bring everything to your husband. Be like, I submit this money to you, my loving husband. Do what you like. Well, it depends, though, on the husband. You must be a very, very responsible husband. You must earn that place. I don't know, but guys, let's watch this video.
Your money should be submitted to your husband before you spend a dime out of it. Yes, you heard me right. Your money belongs to the both of you, and he has the authority, full authority over the money, over your resources, to tell you how to spend it, what to do with it. Remember, he's the head of the home. You are to submit to him in everything, including my money. The way we call it, it's my money. I work for it. No, it's our money, and then he has the control over the money. Woman of God, how can you say that? What if he spends it? Well, that's why that period of courtship is good for you to choose the man you will gladly submit to. Because if you don't submit your resources, especially your money, to your husband, you are disobeying God. It's a sin. It can hinder your prayer. I'm telling you the truth. It can hinder your prayer. You become an unsincere person before God. You become a liar. You become a liar before God. He says, submit in all things. All things means all things. I'm not the one that said it. Let's look at your Bible. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 24. Open your device. Let's read. Open your manual Bible if you have one with you. Let's read together. I'm reading from the King James Version. It says, therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ, so let the wives be to their own husbands in everything. Did he say in some things? No, in all things. Well, that's why you have changed your father's name to his name. It's now your new father. It's now your leader. You submit to your leader. It's like voting someone into an office. That period you vote that man, that politician, that woman into that office to represent you. He will be the leader. There's nothing you can do about it. He's going to lead you because you voted him. So the time of courtship is the time of voting. That time you were courting, you had every chances, all the chances in the world. You had every chance to say, I want this one, I don't want this one, I can submit to this, I can't submit to this. Because if you get married to him, if you eventually marry him, you will submit to him. And do you know, as a woman, as a wife, as a Christian wife, you are not supposed to give out money to anybody, any human being, without the consent of your husband. Because if you do, you're also an unsincere wife. You're also an unsincere. So you need to tell him, I want to pay my brother's tuition fee. I want to buy a house for my mother. I want to take my dad on a medical trip. You need to. You have to let him know everything.
Let me read this report. Precious Chikwendo is suffering from bipolar disorder. FFK's lawyer fires back at former minister's ex-partner over claim of being told she can't see her kids because one of them has COVID. She actually reacted to that. She said, this is not the first time this same lawyer has abused me. It's always been like that. But this time, I won't let this slide. She posted, when you want to make press statements next time, Mr. Short Fuse, Be assured I will respond with pictures and video evidence. You are the one with bipolar. This is my son Liam, and his left face is completely bruised. His lawyer physically insulted me in court yesterday and still unapologetic. I gave it back to him as he had got away with insulting me at the Federal High Court several times in March and April whilst I kept mute. He forgets he is but a messenger. All this aggression came up the moment the panel ruled that both lawyers should sit and fix a date and venue for me to see my kids this holiday. A lot is happening in relationship these days. Relationships, marriages and stuff. I don't know, but the fact that this man refused to allow the lady see her kids is something I can't understand. I mean, you guys have 4 kids. Except you have something to prove, right? Like, oh, maybe she's into drugs or she's not a good mother or something, but I'm trying to understand that. Moving on to the next news. Here we have a lady. She shared a story, a very short story. Very short. Let's watch this. Look at this lady's tongue, guys. Okay, remove your ashawo mind, please. Don't think about any negative stuff here, okay? Just clean your ashawo mind. Clean it, my dear. But seriously, how? This is a long one, guys. Let's watch. This comedian shared a video recently, he's about to bury his father, and this casket worth 3.5 million naira. Is it even necessary to get a casket that wouldn't decay? Would you go back and check on the corpse? I don't understand. When you don't bury a person, that's it. So why would I get a casket that wouldn't decay? It should decay.
So this one, how much? 3.5 million.
3.5 million.
For this one? You say it's what? It's what? It's mental. Yeah. I think this one is better. Go run this one for your father.
If I buy this casket for her,
how much you say again?
3.5 million naira. If I buy this casket 3.5 million, it will guarantee it will go heaven.
Come on, answer.
Will it go to heaven? No.
No, this one too cheap for not cheap for.
Like this one and a real casket, not your mental.
It not be like 3.5 million.
It's fine. You know, stay for years. You know,
why you no go decay?
because stay for years.
But the aim of life na for am to decay now. It go dey inside rotten, but the thing no go decay.
Like this one now, no go skip, but this one now.
But my papa go vex if I buy casket this kind of amount. He go vex for me if I buy casket for this kind of amount. No, he go vex. Let me say the way he take train me for life and not learn anything. I don't carry money. I don't go live life again.
Anyways, guys, that's where we're going to hold it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you're yet to do so, and wait, we've got question of the day. In your next life, what country would you like to be born in? 1 Nigeria, 2 USA, 3 Argentina, Malta, Belarus, United Kingdom, China, France, Spain, India, Barbados, South Korea. What's your answer? Myself, let me think. I just like Lagos, because of the dramas, steady dramas every day and stuff. But the economy is another thing. You know, it's boring in other countries. That's just my problem. But yeah, if I'm to choose, apart from that, apart from the boredom and stuff, I will go with USA. Yeah, I'll go with USA. What's yours? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you once again. Until see you next time. Peace.